Hi everyone, can you see me and hear me now? Sorry, I was streaming, but then no one could hear me. And then I was on Facebook, but then that one wasn't working. None of my tech is connecting. It's a long night and I can't find in, unfortunately. So I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's healthy. I hope everybody's safe. I hope everybody's doing good. That was really weird. It's like my whole internet glitched out there for a second. Like literally nothing was working. Okay, let me see if I can find our streams here so we know what's going on. For those of you who can see my screen, which is, yes, the iPad. Okay, I'm going to explain yet again what I was doing because I was just talking to the abyss because I didn't turn anything on. Sorry. Thumbs up if you can hear me, please, because something's not working here. It's being very silliness. Okay, so okay, yeah, okay. Okay, hang on. Okay. Arby, you can hear me. Welcome to the stream. Hi, everyone. You guys are awesome. Okay, so small change of plans, because I haven't been able to get a hold of Dan. Sounds okay. Love it. Okay. So I'm going to explain the card again because I was just yammering away. I'll delete those videos later. Okay. So this card here is an inverted bow card. So this inverted bow card. So this was a card that I really just added to the deck very recently. I had something else planned for this card. It was something else like, I'm just going to see if I can find it here. So I had something else planned for this card. Let me see. It's one of our circus ones, our performers. And I was a sword dancers. I wasn't really convinced about putting the sword dancers in just because I didn't, like, there's not a huge description in the book. But I thought that I would just maybe just see what else I could find. And then I was reading through the book the other day and I ended up finding this inverted bow. So this description of this is where the acrobats came from. And then it's where the acrobats came from. And then I read it again, and at the end there's this performer that does this inverted bow, and while they're on like a tightrope. So I was getting ready for this, and I was like, you know what? I think that would be a really good addition, and I like that better than the sword dancers anyway. I felt like I didn't really have a great confidence in their design and all that kind of stuff. So what I did was I reused some of the content from the acrobats, like the two acrobats at the top. You can recognize those from that card from way back. And I didn't reuse everything specifically. I just used the sketches that I had so that I could rescale them without messing with the line weights or the style that we've built for ourselves here. So we had, I did that, and then I used some of like the references that I had for contortionists and stuff early days, because I thought, like, I've seen inverted bows. Okay, hold on just one second, guys. So, so I opted to use the inverted, like the contortionist, because I've seen inverted bows before, like from what feel like really old circus photos or something they use as like covers and stuff like that on books, but I couldn't find any in a Google search, and I was afraid of what inverted bow was going to get me. I actually got a lot of Google searches and it was like actually inverted bow is actually something that happens or is done on ships. So I got a lot of ship blueprints instead, which is really not what I was expecting or looking for. So I went in and used some contortionist things, and then kind of, instead of having her hands just kind of hanging out, like just kind of like hanging down, I did kind of like some like dancing kind of arms instead. Alessandra and Penny are here. Welcome to the stream. We are coordinating that, Alessandra. I'm having an absurd number of tech difficulties today. Facebook doesn't want to play the game, freaking the people out who were on Facebook. And then I was streaming, but I wasn't having any sound. Now I'm trying to connect Dan here, and we will get something squared. We will figure it out. For now, we're going to do some tarot content is what we're going to do. Yeah, you guys both showed up at the exact same time. At least you commented at the exact same time, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, so I was able to reuse the sketches from the other acrobats and then get things squared away. And then Penny's following Alessandra. Don't you see her in the background there? Hilarious. So yeah, so I thought that this was a better one than the sword dancers. I wasn't really sure. Oh, I can't even get Facebook to connect to Alessandra. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I think Dan can just collaborate with you and be able to join together on Twitch instead of doing it through Discord. Quite possible. Like I said, my Facebook, like half my stuff isn't quite working, so I'm not certain that that's going to be the case, but we'll see if he dives in here. So, for right now, we're going to continue with some tarot cards. So what I have here, luckily, I just have some final touches. I was going to do these before the stream. Luckily, I didn't. So we're just going to do some fun shadows. We're coming down to the very end of the deck. So when I was explaining, I'm reusing some of the sketches from the old sketch from the old tarot cards. I have a lot of content right now. So I'm able to kind of reuse some of the sketches that I have. I always keep the sketch layers in here. So I'm able to reuse those sketches and put them back into either copy the layer, or kind of, if I know I'm going to use that content, I start by like, in this case, I knew I was using these acrobats, so I just duplicated the layer that duplicated the file that was the acrobats. And then I deleted everything out I didn't need. It kept the sketch and then started from there. That way I have things ready to go. Same thing, if you've seen the people before, like the people kind of like the crowd in behind the performer. I've used them about 4 or 5 times now. So I'm just kind of reusing that sketch. I'm trying to make sure that they're stylized a little different, so it doesn't look like I've just kind of like copied and pasted it. So the sketch can just go in there. So I've been doing that a lot. So we're at a point where I have a lot of content, so it's helping me to keep on track and keep the cards moving forward and all that kind of stuff to get things done. So yeah, it's good because I'm not starting every card from scratch right now, which is pretty awesome. So if we go to our opacity here, and I'm going to move this layer, I think. I'm going to move the layer down. So how's everybody doing? What are we up to today? How are things? Because if I move that layer down, I'm able to do the fun thing of having this be all in behind the red. Oh, hang on.
Come on, Gato.
Hang on a sec. I think Dan's here. Okay. Guys, I'm going to pause the stream, and we're going to come back in a few minutes, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Don't go anywhere. Bye, guys.